Hi, myself Ramu from Chemistry Minds. If you want the PDF of this particular lecture, I have provided a link in the description box. You can go and download it. If you like the video, then please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel Chemistry Minds.
Hi students, good morning to everyone. Today we are going to discuss a important conservation term which is known as a volume strength of hydrogen peroxide. Volume strength of hydrogen peroxide. What is the molecular formula of a hydrogen peroxide? H2O2. H2O2. Okay. Now the conservation expression methods of hydrogen peroxide in terms of volume strength. Okay. Now hydrogen peroxide is a unstable liquid which is readily undergo decomposition to give H2O and half O2. H2O2 aqueous solution slowly decomposes into H2O and oxygen gas. Being a gas, O2 escape out. Now H2O2 decomposes into H2O and O2. Now how to express the concentration of hydrogen peroxide in terms of volume strength? In terms of volume strength. Let's suppose I have 1 mole of a hydrogen peroxide which will decompose to give 0.5 moles O2, okay, which is equal to 11.2 liters of volume, where at STP or NTP. The condition at standard temperature and pressure or normal temperature and pressure, 0.5 moles of oxygen will occupy how much of volume? 11.2 liters. We know 1 mole oxygen at STP 22.4 liters, where at STP. Now half mole, that is 0.5 moles O2, will be equivalent to 11.2 liters O2 at standard temperature and pressure or normal temperature and pressure. Now what is the definition of the volume strength? What is the definition of volume strength? Volume strength is the volume of oxygen gas liberated, volume of oxygen gas liberated when unit volume of hydrogen peroxide decomposes completely at NTP or STP. What is the volume strength of hydrogen peroxide? It is the volume of oxygen liberated at STP by the decomposition of a unit volume of a H2O2. By the decomposition of a unit volume of a hydrogen peroxide at STP or NTP. Now, what is the volume of hydrogen peroxide we are taking? Unit volume. The unit volume may be 1 liter H2O2 or 1 milliliter of H2O2. From 1 liter H2O2 or from 1 milliliter of H2O2, how many milliliters or liters of oxygen liberated at STP or NTP is referred as the volume strength of the hydrogen peroxide. Volume strength of the hydrogen peroxide. Volume strength of the hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Let's suppose, for example, we have 10 volume H2O2. We have what? 10 volume H2O2. What is the meaning of a 10 volume H2O2? Means when 1 liter H2O2 solution, remember always the volume of H2O2 should be unit. Okay, that's why I am taking the unit volume of H2O2 solution. It will produce 11 liters of oxygen at STP condition. Because there is a 10 volume, this 10 volume corresponding to volume of the oxygen gas liberated from the unit volume of H2O2 solution. Okay, so 1 liter of H2O2 solution decomposes to give how many liters of oxygen? Otherwise, we can also say 1 milliliter of H2O2 solution. 1 milliliter of H2O2 solution when decomposes, it will give 10 milliliter of oxygen at STP. Because here 1 liter is taken, that's why I am taking 10 liters. Here 1 milliliter I am taking, that's why here I am taking the 10 milliliter of O2. In the similar fashion, let's suppose I have 20 volume H2O2. What is the meaning of a 20 volume H2O2? 1 liter of H2O2. Again, remember, volume of H2O2 always unit volume. 1 liter of H2O2 corresponding to give 20 liters of O2 at standard temperature and pressure conditions. Otherwise, 1 milliliter of H2O2 can produce 20 milliliters of O2 at standard conditions. Okay? Let's suppose one more example. I am taking 30 volume H2O2. What is the meaning of a 30 volume H2O2? What is the meaning of a 30 volume H2O2? When, again, 1 liter H2O2 solution decomposes, it produces 30 liters of oxygen. Otherwise, when 1 milliliter of H2O2 taken, it will give 30 milliliter of oxygen at standard temperature and pressure. Are you getting my point? Now here, once again I am writing the stoichiometry equation of the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. Okay, let's suppose I am taking 1 mole of hydrogen peroxide. So how many moles of oxygen gas liberated? 0.5 moles. In terms of volume is how many liters? 11.2 liters at STP condition. Okay, let's suppose 1 mole of a solute, I am taking 1 liter solution. 1 mole of a solute present in 1 liter solution. Okay, are you getting my point? This is 1 molar H2O2 solution. Are you getting my point? From 1 molar H2O2 solution, how many liters of oxygen will be liberated? 11.2 liters O2 liberated at STP condition. Let's suppose I am taking 2 molar solution. What is the meaning of a 2 molar solution? 2 moles H2O2 again present in 1 liter solution. Remember, the volume of solution is always 1 liter, unit volume. Here, how many liters of O2 gas will be liberated? When 1 mole is taken, 11.2 liters. When the number of moles become double, the volume of oxygen become also double. That is 22.4 liters of O2 liberated at STP condition. Let's suppose I have 3 molar solution H2O2. Again 3 moles of solute. How many moles? 3 moles H2O2 in how many liters? Again 1 liter solution. 1 liter solution. Now how many liters of oxygen will be liberated? Multiple of 3 multiple of 11.2, that is the 33.6 liters of O2. Are you getting my point? At STP condition. Once again, 1 molar H2O2, if I am taking 11.2 liters of O2 liberated, because 1 mole taken, half mole O2, 1 mole present in 1 liter. If I am taking the 2 molar solution, the volume of O2 will be get to double of 11.2. If I am taking the 3 molar solution, volume get to triple of 11.2 liters. From this information, how many liters of O2 liberated? 11.2. This is the volume strength of H2O2. So I am writing here volume strength of hydrogen peroxide is equal to volume strength of hydrogen peroxide is equal to. Now in all these values, what is the common value? 11.2. What is the common value? 11.2. 11.2 multiplied by molarity of H2O2 solution. So this is the volume strength of hydrogen peroxide. What is the volume strength of hydrogen peroxide? 11.2 multiplied by the molarity. If 1 molar solution is there, 11.2 into 1. If the 2 molar solution is there, 11.2 into 2. If the 3 molar solution is there, 11.2 into 3. Okay, so this is the volume strength of hydrogen peroxide. And one more important thing here. What is the volume of oxygen liberated at STP? Volume of oxygen liberated at standard conditions of temperature and pressure. Remember, this is the volume of oxygen liberated. That is, let's suppose 10 volume I am taking. So 10 liters of O2 produces from 1 liter H2O2 of 10 volume strength. Okay. Shall I write the 10 liters of O2 is equal to volume strength of H2O2 into volume of H2O2, because 10 into 1 become 10. Let's suppose 20 volume H2O2, here volume of O2 liberated, nothing but the volume of H2O2 solution multiplied by the volume strength. So what I am writing here, volume of H2O2 solution multiplied by volume strength of H2O2. This is another formula, very important formula regarding the volume strength, volume of H2O2 and volume of O2 liberated. Okay. Now here volume of O2 suppose given to you, volume of H2O2 given to you. Shall we find the volume strength of H2O2? Yes. Let's suppose volume of you, O2 volume liberated given to you. Shall we find the volume of hydrogen peroxide solution? Yes. Now volume strength is equal to molarity into 11.2. Volume strength is equal to what? Molarity into 11.2. Now come to weight volume percentage. How to calculate the weight volume percentage? Now here, what is the molarity formula? Molarity is equal to 10 into percentage weight by volume whole divided by gram molecular weight. We know in molarity there is a formula related with molarity and percentage by volume, weight volume percentage. Now here, instead of molarity, shall I write the 10 into percentage of W being a GMW? Yes. Now volume strength will be equal to 11.2 into, now what is the gram molecular weight of hydrogen peroxide? What is the gram molecular weight of hydrogen peroxide? 34. Because O2 32 and 2. 32 plus 2, 34. So 1 mole H2O2 regarding 34 grams of H2O2. Okay. Now I am writing 10 multiplied by weight by volume percentage whole divided by what? 34. So by simplification of this, volume strength is equal to 56 upon 17 multiplied by weight volume percentage of H2O2. So this is the relation between the volume strength of H2O2 and weight volume percentage of H2O2. So that means in 100 ml of a solution, how much of the weight of the solute is present? This is the weight volume percentage. This is the weight volume percentage. Now come to, for hydrogen peroxide, the N factor is what? 2. So normality is equal to molarity multiplied by what? N factor. Okay. Now normality will be 2 times of the molarity in case of hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Now here if you see oxygen oxidation state -1 because in peroxides oxygen oxidation state is -1, -1 to -2, change become 1. Only for one oxygen atom, there are two oxygen atoms are, so 2 into 1, that is 2. That is the H2O2 N factor will be 2 here. Now come to this formula in terms of molarity. If I want to convert the molarity into normality, what is the molarity? Half of the normality. Yes or no? So by replacing this molarity term here, shall I write the volume strength of H2O2? Volume strength of H2O2 will be equal to 11.2 into normality divided by 2. So volume strength of H2O2 is equal to 5.6 into normality. So this is the volume strength and normality relation. This is the volume strength molarity relation. This will be the volume strength weight volume percentage relation. So these are the very important formulae regarding the problem solving. Suppose volume strength given, find the normality, normality given, find the volume strength given, find the weight volume percentage percentage given, find the volume strength, molarity of H2O2 given, find the volume strength, or vice versa. Okay? Now H2O2 gives H2O plus O2. Okay. Now come to balancing. 2H2O2 gives 2H2O plus O2. Okay. Let's suppose here how many moles of H2O2? 2 moles. How many moles of O2? 1 mole. Okay. Here 1 mole of H2O2 gives half mole O2. So 2 moles of H2O2 gives 1 mole of O2. 1 mole of O2 at STP occupies 22.4 liters O2, where at standard temperature and pressure. 2 moles of H2O2, 2 into 34, because 1 mole of H2O2 is equal to 34 grams. So 2 moles is equal to 68 grams. Remember, this is 2 moles present in 1 liter solution. That means 2 molar solution. Okay? 2 molar solution will produce how many liters of water at STP? 22.4. So that's why I am writing 22.4 volume strength of H2O2 will be corresponding to. Now, how many grams of H2O2? 68 grams. 68 grams present in how many liters of solution? 1 liter solution. So in 1000 ml, 68 grams. In 100 ml, 6.8 grams. 6.8% of W by V hydrogen peroxide. Are you getting my point? 68 grams H2O2 present in 1000 ml solution. That is called 1 liter solution. Okay? Now, percentage is always calculated per 100 ml solution. In 100 ml solution, how much of H2O2 will be present? 6.8 grams. So 6.8 grams in 100 ml solution will be equal to, what is the molarity here? 2 molar. Because 2 moles of solute per liter solution. Okay? Now, normality, double the molarity. If you double the molarity, you will get the normality, because H2O2 N factor is 2. Normality become 2 times of the molarity. So this is a very important relation between volume strength, weight volume percentage, molarity and normality. Just if you know this relation, we can calculate all the problems regarding the hydrogen peroxide. Okay, let's suppose I am writing here volume strength, I am writing weight volume percentage, weight volume percentage. Here I am writing molarity, here I am writing normality. Just by unitary method we can solve this. Okay, just you have to know any one relation. Let's suppose I have 22.4 volume strength of H2O2, which is corresponding to 6.8% of W by V H2O2 solution. Okay, this will be corresponding to 2 molar, this will be corresponding to 4 normal. Okay, let's suppose I have 11.2 volume strength of H2O2, that means half. So here weight volume percentage get half, that is 3.4 percentage of W by V. Here molarity get half, 1 molar. Here normality get half, 2 normal. Let's suppose if the volume strength is 5.6 liters of volume of H2O2, then again it will become half, that is 1.7 percentage of W by V. Okay, this will become half, that is 0.5. This will become half, but that is 1 normal. 1 normal solution. Okay, so with the help of one particular data, we can calculate the remaining information, remaining data. Only the thing is, just you have to practice this relation. What is the relation here? Once again, 22.4 volume strength of H2O2 is equal to what? 6.8 percentage of W by V H2O2, 2 molar H2O2, 4 normal H2O2. Otherwise you can learn 11.2 volume. Otherwise you can take 5.6 volume of H2O2. Okay, whatever the data you can easily practice, so that it will be very easy while solving the problem. Okay. Now, let's suppose find the volume strength of 0.5 molar H2O2. Find the volume strength of 0.5 molar H2O2. I know 22.4 volume strength of H2O2 regarding 2 molar H2O2. Yes or no? That means 2 molar H2O2 corresponding to 22.4 volume of H2O2. Then whatever the 0.5 molar H2O2, there is a unitary method directly, that is 0.5 into 22.4 by 2 molar. Okay, which is equal to what? 5.6 volume strength of H2O2. From this table also you can see 5.6 volume strength of H2O2 will be 0.5 molar, or 0.5 molar volume strength of H2O2 will become 5.6. Otherwise you have direct formula. What is the formula here? Volume strength is equal to 11.2 into molarity. Direct formula we have. Okay. Now, what is the molarity given to you? 0.5. So you have 5.6 volume strength of H2O2 answer. Okay. And let's suppose find the normality of 11.2 volume strength of H2O2. Here we have 22.4 volume strength of H2O2 regarding the 4 normal solution. Now, 22.4 volume strength of H2O2 corresponding to 4 normal H2O2. Yes or no? Now, 11.2 volume strength of H2O2 will, how many normal solution? 2 normal solution. Here you see 11.2 volume strength of H2O2 corresponding to 2 normal H2O2. 2 normal H2O2. Otherwise, you have one formula I am writing here continuation 5.6 into normality, because normality 2 times of the molarity. If you write the normality is equal to 2 into molarity, so you will get 11.2 into molarity. By using this formula also, we can directly calculate the volume strength. Okay, so what is the direct formula? Volume strength is equal to 5.6 into normality. Okay, what is the volume strength given to you? 11.2 is equal to 5.6 into normality. So normality is what? 2. Normality is what? 2. Okay. Now, let's suppose question is given like this. Find the volume of O2 liberated from 10 ml of 20 volume H2O2 solution at STP. At STP. Now here we know one direct formula is there. What is the volume of O2 liberated at standard temperature and pressure? That is volume of hydrogen peroxide multiplied by volume strength. Okay. Now, what is the volume of hydrogen peroxide given to you? 10 ml. What is the volume strength of H2O2 given to you? 20. So 200 milliliter O2 answer. Otherwise, 0.2 liter O2 is the answer. Okay. Now, find the volume of O2 liberated at STP when 10 ml per hydrol from when 10 ml per hydrol undergoes complete decomposition. Now, volume of H2O2 is given. Volume strength of H2O2 is not given, but the hint is given to you per hydrol. What is the meaning of a per hydrol? First of all, 100 volume strength of H2O2, 30% W by V H2O2 is called per hydrol. This is very important. 100 volume strength of H2O2 or nearly 30% of W by V H2O2 solution is represented as a per hydrol. Okay, so the volume indirectly the per hydrol means what is the volume strength of H2O2? 100 volume. What is the volume strength of H2O2? 100 volume. Okay, now direct formula is there. Volume of O2 liberated at STP is equal to volume of H2O2 solution multiplied by volume strength of H2O2. Volume strength of H2O2. So, what is the volume of H2O2 given? 10 ml. What is the volume strength? 100. So, that 1000 ml. 1000 ml nothing but 1 liter O2. 1 liter O2. Next, fifth problem. Find the weight of hydrogen peroxide that present in the 80 ml 10 volume of H2O2 solution. Now here volume strength of H2O2 given to you and volume of H2O2 given to you. Find the weight of H2O2 that will be present. First of all, what is the relation between volume strength and molarity. Volume strength is equal to what? 11.2 into molarity. Okay. So here I am writing molarity is equal to volume strength by 11.2. Yes or no? Okay. What is the formula of molarity? Weight of the solute by gram molecular weight of the solute into 1000 by volume of solution in milliliter is equal to volume strength upon 11.2. Now weight of the solute to be calculated. What is the molecular weight of the solute? Hydrogen peroxide, molar mass is 34 into 1000 divided by volume of the solution given to you 80 ml. 80 ml is equal to volume strength given to you 10 volume strength divided by 11.2. From this we can calculate the weight of the hydrogen peroxide is equal to 17 by 7, approximately 2.42 grams of H2O2 will be present in the 80 ml of a 10 volume H2O2 solution. Okay. Now, next problem, 25 ml of H2O2 solution were added to excess of H2Ki solution. The ideal liberated required 20 ml of a 0.1 normal hypo solution. Then find the normality and percentage of H2O2 solution. Okay. Now, here, first of all, H2O2 treated with potassium iodide, acidified, then let's suppose H2SO4 in presence of H2O2. What happens? I2 plus K2SO4 plus H2O. Okay? From the potassium iodide, iodine is liberated. From the potassium iodide, what happens? I2 liberated. Okay? This I2 will be estimated by using the standard solution known as a hypo solution. Okay? Now, the concept is law of chemical equivalence. Number of equivalents are milli-equivalents of H2O2. Number of milli-equivalents are equivalents of I2. Number of milli-equivalents are equivalents of hypo will be same. So, I am writing number of milli-equivalents of hydrogen peroxide will be equal to number of milli-equivalents of I2 will be equal to number of milli-equivalents of hypo. Do you know how to calculate the number of milli-equivalents? Yes. Normality multiplied by volume in milliliter. Okay. Now, number of milli-equivalents of H2O2. What is the normality of hypo given to you? 0.1. And volume is given to you 20. So 0.1 into 20, that is equal to 2 milli-equivalents. Okay. Now, what is the definition of normality? Number of milli-equivalents by volume in milliliter. Otherwise, number of equivalents present per liter solution or number of milli-equivalents present per milliliter solution. How many milli-equivalents are there? 2. What is the volume of solution in the milliliter of H2O2? That will be 25. Okay. Multiplying by 4, dividing by 4. So, denominator will be 100, 8 by 100. So, answer will be 0.08 normal. 0.08 normal. Okay. Now, this is the normality. Now, come to percentage. That means in 100 ml of solution, how many grams of the H2O2 solute will be present? Now, how many milli-equivalents are there? 2. From here, shall I write the number of equivalents? Number of equivalents is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, divided by 1000. Do you know what is the equivalent weight of H2O2? H2O2 n factor 2. Okay, what is the gram equivalent weight? Gram molecular weight upon n factor. What is the molecular weight of H2O2? 34. Divided by n factor is what? 2. So 17. 17 grams of H2O2 is called 1 equivalent. How many equivalents are there? 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. So what is the weight of H2O2? Number of equivalents into weight of one equivalent. What is the weight of one equivalent? 17. So 34 into 10 raised to minus 3 grams. This is the weight of H2O2 present in 25 milliliter of the solution. But the question is percentage of H2O2. That means in 100 ml. That means 25 ml of H2O2 will containing how many grams of H2O2? 34 into 10 raised to minus 3 grams of H2O2. So in 100 ml solution, definitely there will be 4 times of the weight of the 34 into 10 raised to minus 3. Yes or no? That will be 0.136 percentage W by V. That is 34 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 100 divided by 25. 0.136 percentage W by V. And one more question is there. 0.66 grams of potassium permanganate oxidizes the 0.5 grams of impure sample of hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Now percentage purity. Now here again the concept is how many number of equivalents of KMnO4 should be same number of equivalents of hydrogen peroxide. So what I am writing here, number of equivalents of KMnO4 is equal to number of equivalents of hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Remember this question. In this question, the medium is not given in acidic medium. In which medium? Acidic medium. Because the N factor of KMnO4 depending upon the medium of the reaction. Okay. Now number of equivalents is equal to, shall I write number of moles into N factor. Number of equivalents is equal to, shall I write number of moles into N factor? Yes. Now number of equivalents of KMnO4, number of moles of KMnO4